Today we're taking a look at the Proraso Mustache Wax. About a month and a half ago, I picked up the Proraso Mustache Wax because I know that it's one that is fairly easy to access, and I figured that you guys probably wanted to know about it. Proraso sells their mustache wax in a small half-ounce container with a plastic screw-off lid. The scent for the Proraso Mustache Wax I was unable to nail down without going to their website, and according to the website it is wood and spice. And basically it's a mixture of cedarwood, saffron, and vanilla. My nose really picks up on that saffron and vanilla with a very, very slight hint of the cedarwood. The scent is a little bit on the stronger side than some other mustache waxes. However, I never had a problem with the scent reappearing strongly, at least throughout the day. To apply this, I just took a little bit on my finger and applied it like I do any other wax, starting from the middle and working my way out. The ingredients include beeswax, shea butter, eucalyptus oil, Mediterranean cistus, which I found out was a flower from the rock rose family. Then, of course, the ingredients for the scent. This wax definitely starts out as a paste and kind of gets a little bit more tackier as you are applying it. However, I found that it gets very stiff fairly quickly. Now, in their instructions, they do say that you can apply a little bit of warm water throughout the day if you need to readjust or restyle your mustache. And I have found that it comes in kind of handy for when you're first styling it. However, even then, it seems like I can't ever get the wax just right. Now, my experience using the Proraso Mustache Wax was not quite what I was hoping that it would be, and I may just not be the correct audience for this particular wax, which I'll explain why here coming up. I found that it's fairly easy to remove from the glass. However, eventually, because it does have that lip on the inside, you're not going to be able to get all of it out very easily, and as you get towards the bottom of it, it just seems like it gets to be a little bit more of a pain every time. I found that the wax does dry fairly quickly as you're applying it, so you definitely need to know exactly what you're going to be doing with your mustache at the time. Otherwise, you could possibly end up with a mustache that isn't quite symmetrical or doesn't quite look like what you would like it to. I also found that this mustache wax does not lend very well to a natural hold style mustache. As you can see on my mustache, all of the hairs are fairly tightly grouped together, and that's because it is really hard to get a more loose mustache with this mustache wax. Which, if that's what you're going for, great. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. I also found out that if you accidentally leave the lid off of this, it will definitely slowly dry out. So if you do pick up yourself some of the Proraso, really make sure that you put that lid back on the container after every use. Now, one other thing that I would like to point out is that if you get too much of this in your mustache, it does leave white streaks or lighter areas in your mustache. The closest wax that I can really say that this would be like would probably be the Clubman wax, and it just kind of has the same kind of texture. However, this one definitely has a stronger hold than the Clubman did. Now, why I think that this wax may be better for different styles of mustache. Well, honestly, I didn't really find that doing the curls really worked out that well throughout the day, because for some reason I ended up having a few hairs that would end up coming off the sides, or as you can see, the shorter hairs just have a real problem with doing what I want them to do without me having a pencil thin mustache just about all the way in. And once again, that lends to the fact that I can't do a natural hold mustache with this. Now, I did find that I could do a straight out mustache, and I think that for people that want to do this type of a mustache, I think that it works fairly well, and it does hold just about all day long without really having any real issues. I think that this mustache wax in particular is much better for people with just a small pointed handlebar, you know, the ones that just come barely off the sides of the mouth, or those that are looking for a little extra hold in a standard style mustache. Now, do I think that the Proraso mustache wax is worth your money? Well, coming in at $12, it's only $2 less than some of the full ounce containers that I really like that are out there. And so I would have to say that you would probably be better off, especially if you have a larger mustache like mine, to probably check out some of those other waxes before going to the Proraso. However, if you are in need of a mustache wax and you are at a store and you need something to get your mustache under control, even if it is as big as mine, it may take a little bit longer, it may take a little finagling, but I think the Proraso mustache wax is actually a fairly decent wax for the hold that it gives. If you think that the Proraso mustache wax is a wax that you want to try, make sure to check out the link to buy down below. If you like this review and you want to check out other mustache waxes that I've reviewed in the past, make sure to check out this playlist up here. Down below, that's going to be a video that you'll probably enjoy as well. Until next time, as always, you have a good one.